Nothing like starting up stream and immediately sneezing when I'm not even streaming in my regular hours. We're being the Wild West out here tonight, chat. It's gonna be fun. Alright, stream. So tonight, I think we're gonna hang out. We're gonna finish hopefully building the ship and maybe getting some flyers. We might, maybe, I'm not making any promises, but I'm hoping even have a blue around later. We're gonna say, Auburn, hello! Long time no talk. How are you? How is you? How is you? I was like, man, starting stream at 8:35 or whatever is such insane work. My dad just came home and he literally looked at me. He's like, what the fuck you mean you're starting stream now? I was like, I'm starting stream now. I took a nap. I sat in front of a candle. I confronted my mental illness today. What's up, Milky Way? How you doing? I was like, man, we've been dealing with so much crap today, and now we're just gonna chill and vibe. Alright, let's do that. Let's hop back in. Hello, Marissa. How you doing? Girl, you ain't the only one. What's up, y'all? What's up, Win? Listen, we back in it. We're back in it to win it. I'm excited. Nap after getting home from the hospital makes sense, Auburn, honestly. If ever there has been a good time for that, it is on a day like today, to be honest. Y'all, I am so freaking tired. Marissa, how are you doing? I felt that pain for you today, girl. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. Marissa do be stressed. And honestly, validly. This has been like a lot this last like week or so. I just need for like the holidays to chill. And then, you know, waiting for my like head to chill. And then we'll all be golden. Win, thank you for the 15 stream streak. Let's go. For just a horrifying moment, I was like, okay, let's do this real fast just before I forget. There we go, and we're back. Also, we're gonna remember to do r.fog 0, r.volumetric cloud 0. There we go. Yo, right, Marissa, I'm telling you right now, this last like week or so has just been absolutely buck wild. And then last night, so unbeknownst to you guys, I don't know if like we talked about this as a stream, but poor Blue somehow does not have Icicle anymore because Blue literally logged back in, and the dog whistle was just out of her inventory and Icicle is just missing forever. So no idea what's going on with that. Hopefully we don't lose main, because otherwise I'm gonna be very annoyed. But yeah, we find any high level Veil wins. I think we all know who's getting one today. I was like, man, that's a real bummer to the follower system. All right, let's do that. But yeah, this holiday needs to pack it in and wrap it up. You know what I mean? Hello, Phoenix. Thank you. It's the sigil for Astaroth, actually. That looks quite a lot like Yennefer's star, and I was very here for it. I was like, you know, I was like, I love it when my deity does like a thing. It was literally on my vision board this year, and I love it when a thing works out. You know what I mean? I love it when a thing works out and the vibes are confirmed to be the vibes. But how are you doing today, Phoenix? I know that starting stream this late is wild work. I was like, Phoenix is literally just going to be like, what the fuck is she doing starting this late? Normally I'm up at like the crack of dawn, and I have just been, my sleep schedule is destroyed. Time is not real. Anything goes vibe-wise. I'm like, what is happening for the last couple of days? We're in that like big old liminal space. Oh my god, in Phoenix you would laugh so hard. My OCD went insane today. I was early sitting there with it and I was just like, man, if my thoughts don't stop spiraling, I was like, this is so stupid. And then I convinced myself to just like super hydrate and take a nap, so growth. You know? Yeah, I'll have to spend time with family day. Honestly, Phoenix, like at first I was going to, and then I was sitting there thinking about it and I was like, well, I want to load up game and I want to work on the ship, and I was like, I should just load up the ship and put on makeup and come hang out with stream. I was like, this is so silly. I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and be working on the same thing that we've been working on anyway, so like I can be present and just hang out. I was like, there's no reason I can't just like do a couple hours of chilling with you guys. Because I was like, basically I was sitting here and I was like, okay, my head's like real loud, and when my head gets real loud, I'm like, all right, we gotta come up with solutions, because long story short, if my head gets too loud, I become a pain in the ass to literally everybody in my life, myself most of all. And I was like, yeah, no. Today we are just saying no to that and are just going to be a regular old pain in the ass instead. Normal pain in the assery on the internet is welcome. Excessive pain in the assery on the internet is a cry for help. So, like, I have to have my priorities sorted, you know? There's, like, a range. There's, like, a healthy range. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah, I think my dad got home and he was like, wow, she's actually around. And I was like, goodbye. Immediately closed the door. It was, like, Oblivion dialogue. I was like, hello, goodbye. I get too depressed, I become a bit of an invalid, right? Dude, Phoenix, let me tell you, this holiday season has been such an ass kick too. Like, there has just been, like, situation after situation, emergency after emergency, thing after thing. I'm like, you know what? Sod it. Sod it. Sod it all. I'm at the phase of things, it's like, fuck it all with Elsa, you know? Big fuck it all, fuck it all. I might actually have to sample out that audio and get that for stream. I was realizing that the other day. I was like, you know, that is kind of my energy, so like we might need this. Why is there just a female saber-tooth looking at me? Hey, Maine, do you have thoughts and feelings on this situation? Because I really feel like you could. I love how I just looked into the eyes. I straight up gazed into the eyes of this saber-tooth and was like, yeah, are we all seeing the same thing? Let's say I'm tempted to redeem it as one. Yeah, we need it. We need it. Yeah, that saber-tooth needs to, like, immediately die. Thank you. Thanks, Maine. I was like, Maine? I was like, Maine, let's just say no. Let's say no to saber-teeth. Interrupting the day, thank you. Oh my god. Phoenix, I was just listening to, I think it's, what is it called? I was just listening to a podcast episode with this guy, Matt. I think it's called Not So Fruity. It was so good. I was like, man, I'm so tempted to recommend that podcast to you guys because it's so good. I was just having such a vibey session. I was like, I finally did so much cleaning today that I needed to get done for a while. Not that, like, it was gross or anything, but, like, you know, that, like, end of the week, you need to do, like, your clean out. You need to, like, wash your makeup brushes and scrub under the bed, like, but you just need, like, something to be on in the background. And, man, I have been just so enjoying. I have to tell you guys, it's been so nice to be so disassociated from social media and then only hear about it, like, from afar. I think that is like the ultimate inner peace, has now just become like not having to deal with shit on social media. That's where I'm getting to in the year of our Lord. Is this the quarter or is this the real? I think that's the real one. I was like, that's where we're getting to in the year of our Lord, about to be 2026. So I'm like, dear God. I'm like, the lack of time that I've been spending on the internet and have just been like vibing, laughing at things, cleaning things. You really realize how insane your OCD head is when you have like stuff that you actually can laugh at and contrast it to. I also want to know what's up with these Nernroot crystals. It's either from y'all or my grandmother, right? Oh my God, I know. My mom was going down the whole rabbit hole the other night at dinner of the scientists controlling the weather, and I was like, Mom, as somebody who is a scientist, like I wish that we were that effective, you know? Like, trust me, if we could, we'd be having more snowy Christmases in this bitch for everybody. I was like, that would actually be so lit, I wish. It's like, did I just like happen to get into the wrong division of the sciences or what? And she was cracking up. I was like, God damn it. I was like, not her falling straight down the rabbit hole, you know? But my mom, if there's one thing that I've learned about my mama, it's that she really likes to cosplay as Alice in Wonderland. I wish I had that kind of scientific power. Now I'm gonna go back to lurking and load the dishwasher really fast. No problem, Phoenix. Honestly, proud of all of us who are neurodivergents, who are chill with the dishwasher. I don't know about you guys. I was actually having this conversation with somebody about autistic regression the other day, because like, basically, so when I found out that I was autistic, it was one of those things where I was like, I think it's actually empowered me more to just power through. I mean, what the fuck was that, bro? What? Now listen, only one of us can be having mental health shit today, and it needs to be me, alright? You need to not walk in front of the fucking axe while I'm chopping. It's the way that she just full send walked in front of that axe while I was chopping. Not a blessed thought in her head. I'm like, little lady, we have to have a conversation about situational awareness, because like this is getting rough. But yeah, not the Veilwins, not them walking directly, girl, directly into my axe. She went full send. Bane was like, bye. Bane literally said, girl, bye. And I was like, you know, it's a little self-preservation. They really do, though. They really do. I was like, Blue's gonna see me fire up at this time and be like, what the fuck is she doing? And I was like, yeah, I think we're all just wondering what the fuck I'm doing this week. But time isn't real this week. After this week, I'll fix my sleep schedule and do like normal streamer things again. But like for right now, time is just simply not real. And I'm closing my eyes so that I don't see it, you know? Bro, it's the way that Maine walked directly into that axe that I was like, that's a vibe. Hey, I'm here for it. This week has been weird. Dude, I feel like we're in the fucking Twilight Zone. Like, I honestly can tell you guys, like... So, like, as you guys know, I've had some, like, weird weeks this year. This has been... Like, Marissa knows, because we both this week were like, what the hell is going on with people? And, like, honestly, question still stands. What the hell is going on? Spinning by Madison Beer. Oh my god, I forgot that Madison Beer even makes music. Why did I forget that Madison Beer exists and that... God, I completely forgot that she was a person. Why do I have obsidian on me? I'm so, you know what? Jesus can't even fix me. I don't even know what's wrong. Hang on. I'm gonna drop this off. I'm gonna find the template tool. We're gonna just put building piece A into building piece B because IKEA is probably all that any of us have the brain power for today. Dude, right? I'm telling you right now, I am honestly... This year, I don't know if it's just that this year took it out of me or if I'm just like... brain fatigue or what, but like this holiday has not holidayed the way that other holidays have holidayed. You know? I hear direwolves, which means I'm about to get pissed off. Right? I'm just like, girl, get it all away from me. You know what I mean? Wolves, I know. We're all so sick of the direwolves. I'm like, I'm like, man, you might want to come pick these up because, I can't guarantee their long-term survival. Just an extra day off, exactly. Oh, is it starting its bullshit? It is. So cute is tame, so aggravating in the wild. Yes, exactly. That describes the dichotomy perfectly. Ooh, my ear's ringing. My left ear is ringing. I'm inclined to say that that's probably a good thing. If memory is actually serving me. The ship be coming along nicely? Why, thank you. I was like, we gotta do something, you know? Sometimes you just need like a little vibe reset for your brain. And for me, my vibe reset is almost always construction projects in this game because I just find them to be so vibey and relaxing. I'm just like, yes, give me all the construction because construction is about what I can manage without like completely making a mockery of stuff, you know? Is the game kind of laggy to anybody else or is it just me? Because I feel a sense of lag. You know? But my brain is also lagging. So like I might not be a good judge. It's either the game that's lagging or it's my brain that's lagging. Exactly. Controlling what we can control when other stuff is out of control, including, but not limited to, I must say, I have been working so overtime to make sure that my mental health does not do crazy ass shit. And let me tell you guys, there is nothing like being able to talk yourself clean out of like one of those like mental spirals. There's feelings of power and then there's whatever the fuck that is. You know what I mean? Projects have started the other wing to the Minecraft mansion. Let's go. Brain lag is the worst lag, right, Yummy? That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like brain lag, you feel it for so long too. And it feels so frustrating because you're like, you know that you're capable of more than this and better than this, but like you just kind of can't make it happen at that moment. I'm very excited about the goth ship. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Can my brain go empty after a certain point? Agreed. Freaking agreed. Head empty, no thoughts is actually like not always the worst place to be, depending on like where you're at that day. You know what I mean? Now, so there's one problem with my ship, and I'm sure that for many of you, you're gonna realize what this problem is almost instantaneously. How do I get out? So, head empty, can't leave ship, problem achieved. I guess let's get to this stairway. Let's try it and shimmy up here. Let me just see how we're looking. I'm trying to like stay relatively on top of the stone stuff and trying to convert it over to our relatively tech looking. That's going to be fun. I'm just going to, I think, build a scaffolding to fix that. But yeah, so far so good, man. I'm really excited about our goth ship. Like, is it perfect? Absolutely not. I should really work on the rope ladders. And also this. I kind of need to make like a little platform just to like snap it in pieces, but I'm very pleased with the way that it's starting to come together. It's starting to look like a proper ship, you know? Like, yeah. I was gonna be like, I swear to God, if that's a direwolf, the crash out will be so for real. I kid, obviously, because at this point we've gotten so used to direwolves that I feel like I feel like I'm just like accustomed to the reality that at some point I'm gonna get attacked and we're just gonna start running in circles and just let the Veil Winds do their thing. Like, that's the nice thing about this map, is that everybody complaining about how hard it is, I'm just like, man, if you get yourself a well-leveled Veil Wind. What's up, Mythos? I'm hanging in there, dude. I'll tell you what, I am persevering today. My brain tried to be loud, but I said, fuck that noise, I'm getting on anyway. I did so much cleaning, I made myself take a nap. I sat down and drank like 32 straight ounces of water, just chugged it. Because I was like, I must be crazy. I was like, I think I'm just being crazy because I'm dehydrated and tired, you know? But I was like, frick this, we're making it. I was like, even if all I log is a few miles, those few miles tonight will count for something, I swear to God. I know, Blue, I literally heard our conversation last night in my head. I like replayed it back to myself and was like, yeah, I also wonder how many of my problems, like, you know how like sometimes you'll have like a loud brain day and then it occurs to you that like, oh, I should probably go for a walk, or oh, I should probably go and like get decent food and hydration and all this other lovely stuff. I was like, yeah, I think I need to cover all those bases, like run down the checklist and then see how I'm doing, because like maybe I'm having a bad day or maybe I just need a nap, you know? How are you doing with those? Random, I don't know what about everybody else, but I've been fixated on eating chili while using, oh, that's, oh my God, Phoenix, that's heavenly. Oh my God, chili with tortilla chips, especially when they're like those restaurant style ones, or the blue corn chips. Hits. I love me some restaurant style, and I also love me some blue corn tortilla chips. I can destroy blue corn tortilla chips, which is part of the reason why, like, so one fun fact about my family, I try to like really be careful how much snack food that I pick up, because I will sit and just nom all day. And I'm like, no. The noms are delicious, but the noms are dangerous, you know? I gotta have boundary noms. Snack can be so easy. It is so easy. And that's the dangerous side of it, you know? I'm just like, no, it's fine. Like, I'll just sit here and I'll stop myself at half the bag of chips. I'm like, I'll tell you what. I am so excited to get the ship done. I know that Blue has been working on flyers, which I'm very excited about, even though Rip Pteranodon. We got things coming together, and I am ready for it. One bag of crumbs later, well, fuck. Yes, exactly. You know what I'm like that with is Takis. Takis are really dangerous, especially for like a chick who likes spicy things. Takis are really fun. Takis are really, they're dangerous. I'm a snacker too. I'll forget to eat unless it's a bag of sweet chili. Oh, sweet chili Doritos. Phoenix pulling out the sweet chili. Let's go. Let's go. All the ceilings. The nice thing about building is that this is a really solid way to get levels. Those will always be my... Oh yeah. Oh, sweet chili's really good. You know which ones I've also been enjoying is the buffalo and ranch ones, way more than I was expecting that I would like them. I'm like salivating talking about them, so that's how you know that they're good. I was not expecting to like them as much as I do, but I guess it makes sense because the Cool Ranch ones are always good, so then they just added that like buffalo kick to it, and it's just... Ooh, it's the combo of the buffalo with the ranch that makes me so happy. I miss those? No. Did you try the golden sriracha? Didn't stab my gums, agreed. Large family Christmas kicked my ass. I'm gonna go pass out now. Later, Wind? No problem, dude. Totally understand. Listen, if there's anybody who understands the post-holiday burnout fatigue thing that's going on right now, it's me. I empathize so deeply. I hope you all get some good sleep, some good rest. If your Christmas was kind of like, and it left you feeling like, like, don't worry, we got it. I like those golden sriracha ones. They were so good. The dill pickle ones actually slapped. I was kind of shocked that the dill pickle ones slapped. Because normally, so like, I'm definitely like, I'm a pickle enthusiast because I like them and I like all the benefits that they have. But like, why, thank you, Win. Speaking of hydration, let me caffeinate. Let me hydrate. Agreed, Phoenix. 7.5 out of 10 is perfect for that too. Because it's not quite a 10 out of 10, but it's definitely not mid, you know what I mean? And thank you, Win. From now on, I'm going to try and do both, where we caffeinate and hydrate if I have both. More fluids. My resolution, well, I don't really make New Year's resolutions, because like, I don't know about you guys, but like for me, the New Year starts in like March and April. I'm not big on New Year's in like January because mostly I just find that it's too annoying. Like there is nothing for me that gets more frustrating than trying to like go to a gym in January. Because like, you know, it's cold. You're like, okay, what else do I have to do? So I'm like gonna go and like, I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna do some Stairmaster and some lifting and like, I'll be like trying to like chill. And then I go into the gym and it's just, and by the way, I love the energy of everybody working on themselves. It's not that that's the issue. It's literally just called, it's too damn crowded. And I'm like, oh my God, I support all of you, but holy Jesus. I'm trying to make a goal for the entire year. Facts, Phoenix, facts. Because I was not, I'll be real with y'all, I was not expecting any of what this past year has handed me. In any sector. Like, some good, some bad, some indifferent, you know? Some was fabulous, some was, like, way, like, better than my expectations, some was way lower, like, I just don't... I agree with you. Like at this point, I'm kind of just like, you know what? I have like general goals and things in mind that like are always going to be true. So like, for example, I'm always going to care about like doing a certain level of like exercising and trying to eat better and trying to sleep well and, you know, all that business. But like beyond a couple of things that are just like basic stuff like that. But those are like what I would say are more perennial goals. I don't tend to like... I don't know, I just don't tend to care anymore. Oh, there's a theory. See if it's this that they need. I do love this building system, but I swear to you all, on my life, it occasionally needs Jesus. But yeah, I agree, Phoenix. I feel the same way. Oh, not the choker getting stuck. But yeah, I'm so happy. By the way, I'm so happy with the quality of this blue. This is like a heavy, durable leather. I was like, ooh, nice. I napped in it and it was super comfy too. I was like, you guys would laugh. The revelations that I have while I'm taking a nap are so banal. Like, you know how there's some people who are trying to do like quantum mechanics in their sleep? Then there's me who's just like, do you know that you could loosen the choker so that it's actually comfortable to sleep in and then you're gonna enjoy the experience much more and blah, blah, blah. They're out of the what's going on in 2026 that I'm missing the vibe on. Looks around and Skyrim lady. Looks around in Skyrim music. Like, honestly, I'm just so shocked that they had Astaroth that I was just happy. I was like, cool. Wherever I find her, I'm always happy to find her, you know? A lot of people finding Lilith, but I mean, if ever there was a time, you know? I will say that, there are times in my life where I am surprised by such things. Admittedly, I am not entirely surprised that that is the path that many are taking at this time. Get more metal. We're gonna do a little charcoal and bullet grind. I feel like that's a public service. Now I gotta figure out, so I'm trying to decide if what I want to do is use the ship mostly as like storage, or if I want to use the ship as more like cosplay domicile. Like, I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm thinking I might just keep some cryoed shit up here. That way we don't have like the massive influx of things like my precious Pagos. The Pago pirate ship goes pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I simply cannot tell a lie. That would actually be insane. Hello, main. But I'm like, we shall see. Yeah, I'm very curious what the rest of the season's gonna have in store. I mean, me and Marissa were having really good conversation today. Pago's crawling over a square into that ship would be so hilarious and badass. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I would like something like that, but it's also such a dangerous area that I'm like, maybe I need walls around it. What if stuff jumps into it? Like, you know. Catastrophizing brain. I'm like, we must cover all the bases so that my incredibly overthinking brain cannot weasel her way out of it, you know? So I'm like, no, it's gonna happen. It's the question of how and when. And so I still assert that the most piratey character imaginable for Ark is the Pago. Because, like, come on. You can see the Pago in, like, a little pirate hat with me with the pirate hat with the Pago on the shoulder and just chilling, like... Come on. I know you can all see it. I can see it. We need it. It's chaotic good energy, you know? Do that for now. Should use some of the spark powder in there, but I am diabolically lazy. Part of the ship, part of the Pagos, exactly. You understand the assignment. Oh my god, girl. I was like rewatching. So I always go back and rewatch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I love them so much. They give me so much life. I will never understand. I once knew somebody who was like very adamant about asserting that those films were mid, and I was like, bro, I don't know how to help you. Like, they're so enjoyable, you know? They're so enjoyable, no matter what your background or like what you're up to. Like, it's hard to like contest like the first 3 films. Okay, everything that came after those first 3 films, I agree, is rough. Some people just rebuke joy. Fair. I don't know. I find it so difficult to have an issue with a freaking Jack Sparrow. I'm like, really? I love Johnny Depp. I think he did a beautiful job in those films. Alright, let's get rid of the Kentro. Let's see what else. I thought there was a Theory walking around out here. But I feel like the Kentro might have destroyed the Theory because that feels lore accurate for Kentros. Because, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but Kentros are very mean. Kentros are the not friendly spiky dude, whereas Stego is best boy. Kentros are not. Oh god, oh Lord Jesus. Blue, you naming that quote has such... I'll DM you later about the funny significance of you saying that quote, but you just managed to melt my brain on stream. For just a minute, I had such a vivid flashback that I was like, I'm gonna have to tell... I was like, I gotta tell her about that flashback that she just initiated, because you are gonna laugh your ass off. Alright, what do I have on me? I have pillars. I have pillars and I have triangle boys. Let me just Oh god, that sends me. Did they go in? No. Surely they did not. I'm honestly fixated on sea lions and beavers. Okay, both of them are like deceptively mean, but in good ways, which makes sense. Like sea lions are one of those creatures where I feel like everybody always wants to take advantage of sea lions, and I'm like, bro, a sea lion will absolutely wreck your life. Sea lions do not give a crap if you live or die. They care if they live or die. And it is a boundary that is so important to understand if you're out on the ocean, that it is utterly hilarious the number of people who think that sea lions are friendly. And I'm like, sea lions are literally that person. Like, you know how we all had that one person in high school who like we'd party with, but like they genuinely did not care if you lived or died? That's sea lions. Sea lions look cuddly, will murder you, yes. It's like, you know, honestly, I've always been a fan of the leopard seal, which is exactly what the leopard seal advertises being, which is an absolute asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy things that come as advertised, and, well... Oh, this is gonna send me, isn't it? Because it's not quite lined up, is it? Is it? Oh, Jesus God. This is gonna really send me. Hang on, are you not equal? I think you're equal. I think I'm overthinking this. Chat, I'm overthinking the boat. We're in danger, chat. I'm overthinking the boat. So a human-raised sea lion pushed somebody into the water and somehow smile after. That's how that goes. Sea lions are nuts. Leopard seals, however, exactly as advertised, 10 out of 10 assholes, highly recommend. Never had a bad experience with a leopard seal that couldn't be chalked up to, yep, that's a leopard seal doing leopard seal things, you know? Big fan of that. Big fan of that in people, too. Like, I always love it when people are not, like, deceptive about who they are, and it's just like, you saw a dickhead, you received a dickhead. I've never liked it when people come in the sneaky package, you know what I mean? Where you're like, damn it. Don't deceive me. Either be authentically an asshole, or leave me be, but like don't do the thing where it's like, you know, the big farce. That's why I like leopard seals, because leopard seals are basically just like, I look like I'll rip your face off. They will. I have time to play Guess Who. Exactly. We're all tired. We've been tired. Especially at these big gauges. I'm gonna be very real with y'all. At these big gauges too, it's so funny. Like, you just get to a point where your detection radius for weird shit is so high that you're just like, yeah, I didn't like that emoji. Distance is forever. Which, like, understandably, by the way, causes a degree of social paranoia that's unfortunate. But, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. Sometimes the vibes ain't vibing. And I feel like for the majority of us, there does come to be a certain point in your life where you're like, I'm tired. Also, yes, I am missing 100% of the shots I am taking. I blame the targeting radius and not my, Can I? Ooh, I can. Can I? Did I do it? Okay, I did one. It's that one window that's gonna haunt me. Basically, I'm trying to do this thing one time and not deal with Magna Dick and have it destroyed. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure that direwolves might destroy stone, because, like, tell me how the stone reinforced doors are damaged. I was like, if you tell me for real right now that I built all this in stone, not knowing that direwolves damage stone at all, right? Fully expecting that, like, they would operate along normal lines. I was like, well, this might be the start of my villain era, chat. You all might be about to witness the birth of a villainess. Eh. Why do you defy me? Thank you. Okay. You I have to build a thing for. You know, it's kind of funny too that this is a giant ship because only a giant ship could get me to pour this much absolutely obscene love into it. Google says no. So what the fuck is up here that could damage stone? Oh, you know what? The Veil Winds can. The Veil Winds can. I just realized that. Oh no. Remember when I got attacked by those Veil Winds? Oh no. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. We're gonna hope that the ship does not get beset by Veil Winds. That is absolutely amazing though. I'm just realizing that now and I'm like, oh. So we got the quarter ceilings. I don't... To this day, I still don't understand why they did this way, but I'm gonna... Corrupted creatures can damage stone. I haven't fought anything corrupted, but I have squared up to a Veilwind. I'm like, Maiden, come here, bro. Because I'm like, what else have I fought? And it's only like a Veilwind. And I don't think it was a corrupted Veilwind. It was just a normal one. So I don't know. Maybe at some point... It's also possible that I damage it in the process of, like, Main might have damaged it in the process of fighting the other ones, which is also equally a thing. Don't choose violence, Pony. Don't do it. Main is not nice that way. Wild Veilwinds cannot. Yeah, so it's probably Main. It's probably Main in the pursuit of defending me. Main was just like, yes, mother, I shall fight, mother. And then fought so well and so strongly. Wow. Fought so well and so strongly, we're just gonna completely ignore that as if it never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. It, nothing has happened here. I'm like, yeah, Main probably did from just attacking them back, you know? Which, like, honestly, fair. Let's... You hold half of those? Oh, Jesus lordy. Well, let's get rid of the spoiled bee, because we don't really need that right now. There we go. Wild Veilwinds cannot, but domesticated ones that are attacking on our behalf probably can, since I think our own dinos can damage structures. I would have to check. I probably have to check server-side settings as well to figure that one out. Oh, how? My placement on this ship was, it was perfect, and it was also not. I half expect to just find, like, a Thyla running around up here one day. I'm just gonna load in and be like, why is there a Thyla here? Alright, so... What do I have on me? Not the right tool out, that's for sure. Alright, so these are in, that needs to be in. God, I hope not. I know, right? Yeah, mainly because of the way that we're all just gonna be like, emergency! Immediately. Are you in? You are in. Yeah, that's one thing that I've treated myself to as a DVD set of all the Pirates of the Caribbean films. I was like, yeah, this has to happen. I was like, part of being cool. Hang on, I need to look something up. Hang on, hang on. Okay. Let me see something. I don't think that this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Are you the full ones? Well, I will be damned. Blue, it was so much easier than we thought it was that it actually annoys me how easy it was. God damn it. Oh, at last. Sweet holy Jesus. There are so many railings probably going in and things that are happening. Yes, look at them all. Look at them all! Even though they're going in upside down, which is fine, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it all. Oh my god, there's so much shit here. Do I still have ceilings? I don't. Oh my god. Blue is like, at last, we can stop suffering. I was making everybody suffer through watching me individually craft each of these, and now we're just like, hee 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 hee. You would think that I would have just looked up all the building GFIs just for this, but believe it or not, I am as much of a pain in the ass as you think I am. At times. Let's just see if it's all in. I'm assuming that stairs are going to be a detail that I have to work on because of what is even going on. I don't even know. Then we got pillars that need to go in. These guys should be going in, and I don't know why they're trying to fight me. Whatever the reason is, they're about to have a bad time. What is happening up here? And most importantly, why is it happening? There we go. Oh, it feels good. It's happening, chat. At last, we're having a ship. This insane project that I have started a while ago. There they go. I love watching things just snap in. This is honestly like my satisfaction. I don't even know what that is. What else am I out of? I'm out of... No, I'm out of nothing. Let me see this. Oh, there's a cat. I have a captain's cabin back here. Hang on. It's life crisis time. I have just discovered a thing that makes me extremely happy that I have a thing. Yes. Gib. Happy Pego noises are happening here. Jesus Christ, I'm so happy. Okay, so then we need still, I think, a railing here, because this feels strangely naked. Can I just, like... Oh, I need rails. Like, why won't you... You know, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to place it, I think. Yeah, because it's these. To some degree, I mean, one thing that is frustrating about the building system, and I guess I do understand where people are getting, like, a little bit frustrated with these templates, is, like, don't get me wrong, it is a little bit annoying to have to, like, keep on constantly worrying about this. However, these windows, though, and these views make it kind of worth the pain in the ass. You know? Alright, let's go grab doors and windows. Huzzah, chat, huzzah. The long process is at least going to come to a close, or at last, I should say, come to a close tonight. With us actually having the captain's cabin fully set up. If only I could, like, spawn in a piano and some bookshelves and some, like, dope-ass looking furniture for the inside of this. Just make it like a full-blown cosplay ship. And I finally show up. What's up, Dark? How you doing? Dude, I'm so happy that tonight is probably going to be the night that the ship gets finished. I have a good feeling, provided that no stupidity happens, then tonight will be the night. You know what I mean? I'm ready. Y'all are ready to see this beast come together. I'm really excited because it's looking really ferociously cool. I'm excited to see, like, the final vision snap into place here. Why, thank you. How was your day, Dark? I at first did not think I was going to be live, but then I was like, you know, I do love me a good pirate ship. Because as most of you might have surmised, I'm a bit of a pirate fanatic, so... Working on getting my stuff put together. Let's go, let's go. It's always a good vibe. It always feels nice when you're coming back to something, you know? You're like, oh yes. Now, I don't know if these floors are precisely even. But I'm gonna choose not to be triggered by the floors maybe not being perfectly even. Because honestly, at this point, I think I'm becoming a bit of a nudge. You know? You know? Me too, dude. Oh, is that a hat? It's a... I have a hold. I have a... It's so sexy. I'm gonna die. It's so sexy. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I need a puffy shirt for this. Oh my god, I need the shirt for this, you know? If you know, you know. And good Jesus, could I use me a billowy, puffy vampire pirate shirt? You know? Oh, baby. Vampire pirate energy and a hat. A really big one with a pego on my shoulder and everything. Oh, Dark, thank you. Feels good to be back. I was like, at first I was like, oh, maybe I won't stream today because my OCD was going crazy. And then I was like, frick that. It's like, I'm gonna come and hang out. If there's anything that can lure me out of hiding, it's a pirate ship, you know? Game in the works, it was called Crosswind, now it's going to be called Windrose. Your pirate, I think they've reset it to PvE, hunting for the loots. I mean, you guys know that we're going to play that into the ground and back then. I mean, you guys are going to know that game inside and out, and name it Jack. And name it Jack. I gotta tell you guys, though, as a child, I was very into Will Turner. His devotion to Elizabeth was very hot to me. I was like, this is like the level of devotion that I'm looking for in my committed relationships, where it's like, yes, I too will rage across the seven seas, basically, simply for the sake of bringing you home. You know, like that's kind of dope. Like, if you go missing, like, that's the energy that you want. That's like the person that you want who's down at the police station being like, no, you are finding my partner alive or dead. Because simply put, they're not allowed to drop the ball, you know? Like, I was always very impressed by that. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for its price. Yes, agreed. Agreed. I feel like with all things with gaming this next year, that's going to be a big, asterisk, especially too. Like, have you guys seen the prices on RAM right now? Diabolical. Dia-freaking-bolical. I was like, oh my god. Thankfully, I don't need to buy any right now, but I was like, gaming, please. Oh my god, it's also sexy blue. We can put chests under here and just have this whole back area be storage. I'm just disgustedly, I'm disgustedly happy. I'm disgustingly happy to the point where my English is failing. My English is atrophying, everyone. That's how you know. Are you stone? No, we are that. Okay. Let's get triangle pieces, and or I need to just do a quick one of these before I do this. Just see if anything else is gonna snap in last minute. Okay, so then we come down here. Oh yeah, I mean, if it's pirate oriented, I'm definitely gonna play it. It's just a matter of the when, the how, and like what is the price range. Because like I felt this way about Nightingale too. Like I always knew that I was gonna play Nightingale. The question is like, you know, it's like when. And so basically with the Nightingale devs, I've been being super patient because their optimization absolutely sucks for that game. But honestly, Blue, that's another one too that I'm really excited to play with you as well. I'm excited for Nightingale, dude, because you're gonna fall head over fucking heels for the depiction of the Fae in that. Solar Punk, Light No Fire, Under a Rock, Peak, Windrose, 7 Days to Die, No Ghost at the Grand, House Flipper Remastered, Everwind, Farm Biotic, and Burden on the wish list for now. So I hope to see what's happening before then, right? Nightingale's fabulous. Nightingale is an awesome freaking game. Nightingale deserves a lot more love than Nightingale gets. I think part of it is like style decisions that people, you know, either love or hate with it. I love it. I love building in that game. I think it's very cozy. I've only really, I mean, honestly, besides some of the performance stuff, which is very, like, I'll put it this way. In today's day and age with the gaming market, I feel like it's very typical. Like, I don't know why I was hoping that it would be better than it is. It's what the product is at this point. Let me just try and see if I can place some of these, because I'm assuming that they're just going to go like that. Like that. It's just like help the ship out, you know? Alright, so then we're gonna do that. That. I love following this like a puzzle. Voyagers of Nira. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Voyagers of Nira and Aloft both. I might just have to check it out. I like playing things all over the map. Agreed. Agreed. I also like to have a good range of things, you know? I feel like sometimes the survival crafting genre too, like if you don't diversify, it can so quickly get stale. Like that's the thing too. It's like, so I'm very excited about when we do the ultimate survival challenge in Suns, because I can tell you right now that nobody's ready. Like y'all are gonna think that you're ready. You're definitely not ready. And I will personally take pride in, absolutely being a menace. But it's time to get PC clean, fit, and fix it! Hey, Hydra, welcome in. Dude, I'm so sorry. Oh god, not the PC issues. Wasn't I'm so sorry, Hydra, not the power cord. Of all the things, the freaking power cord. Thank you for the tangent, but Jesus God, the power cord? Oh, it's pain, bro. It's just straight pain. How does a power cord? Oh, God. That's how you know, you know? For sure, so the world can see it that way. Only time I got a lot of viewers. And was when they were doing a Twitch drop. Yeah, and unfortunately, that's what so much of, like, just the situation is when it comes to certain games. Like, certain games will always have a fan base, and then there's other ones that, like, just chronically struggle, and it's very frustrating. I completely understand it. You know what I mean? Like, it can be a tad exhausting. I understand that completely. And it's sad, because you're like, I want to see the smaller games get ahead, dude. But Hydra, by the way, I'm so glad that your PC's okay. Holy shit. Power cord. And Shrouded has been quiet as well. Yeah. And Shrouded, you know, and Shrouded is one of those games where it's very peaceful and cozy. Oh, you missed the danger. So no. Oh, hey, Thuri. And I'm like, that Thuri's gonna have to go. No idea why that didn't just work in this. Please allow me to put it in things. And yet crazy and violent. It's true. It's true. Damn, it was a 133. Move the PC tower. Oh. So it's not an issue with reconnecting properly. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh, I know that's suffering. You do cable management and it feels like it just made it worse instead of better. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh god, I know that struggle so well too. It's so frustrating. So like, there's no reason for this to be happening, and yet it is. And yet it is. Only one of my monitors did it, and then eventually both did. I barely used my PC in 2 weeks, dude. That's such absolutely, like, ugh. It's such ugh luck. It's like, really? I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so glad that it seems to be somewhat resolved, though, that you're back up and running. That does suck, dude. PC issues, especially when you can't freaking diagnose what's going on, or, like, you just don't have, like, the time to devote to diagnosing what's going on, just absolutely sucks. Had a laptop to get by with? Hell yeah, dude. Thank God. Like, that's one thing, too. Like, oh my god, my parents, you guys, my parents were so sweet. They were like, oh, so, like, what's this deal about gaming laptops? Because, like, my dad, you know, like, he'll be talking with different people, and he'll be like, you know, like, so what's the deal in the industry with gaming laptops? And I was kind of explaining to him, like, how they roll, what the price point is, and whatnot, and he was like, oh my god. My dad was, like, not prepared for, like, how insanely, at times, like, high the prices can be for gaming laptops, and I was like, oh. I was like, oh, father, you sweet summer child. I was like, I'm about to explain something to you that is rough. And he was like, sweet Jesus. So, like, why won't the door go in? But yeah, dude, thank God that you have a laptop. Alright, let's do this. This is like half the joy of ARC right now, I feel like, is just having to slot in details after the fact. Alright, so could have been the power cord. I only noticed it was loose. Moving the GPU to a different slot to see if the oh, good, good, good. I mean, hey, so long as it's working and things are okay, you know, no matter what it was, you dinged the thing and then suddenly it decided to work, and I call that a job well done. Yeah, I dare say that we're gonna need security out front, because there are a lot of things moving around out here. Didn't exactly isolate the issue. Nah, but you'll get there though. You're on the track of it though. That's the thing that counts, you know? You're getting close. Tell y'all what, whenever my PC decides that it's gonna do weird things, I basically am just like, I straight up go into like detective mode. I will never forget earlier this year, it was so cute. I was having, I forgot what problem I was having. Oh, it was the GPU timeout, and it was just like an established problem with the graphics card that I'm using. And when I tell you that nobody wanted to accept that as part of the answer, and I was like, y'all, like, it's on the manufacturer's thing. I was like, I promise I'm not just full of shit. Why things won't work drives me crazy. I used to have so many computers need to be replaced that anybody be able to put, oh no, that's frustrating as all hell, especially when it's multiple PCs. Like, luckily with mine, like I get there in the end. It's just a matter of how much patience it will require. What This dissatisfies me. Tell you about the FBI. Oh my god, you did. Oh my god, girl. I'm still like in shock about that. I'm so sorry. The FBI thing is crazy to me. Like that's ooh. What's up, Crystal? You're getting a second graphics card down the line to keep with more demanding games or maybe better monitors. Have you considered doing a dual PC setup? Because that's what I'm, you know, to be honest with you guys, like that's what my personal future is going to wind up being is... Hey, good morning then. My personal future is going to be... So, 10, 0, let's see. See if we can get some... There we go. Let's see if that will just snap in. Good morning, sunshine. Exactly. Yeah, because I'm like, you know, maybe a dual PC setup might offer some relief at least. Is this like a thing going up? Does anybody else feel like they're seeing what I'm seeing here? Which, like, it either looks like it's supposed to be like a staircase or like some attempt to like... Why is that 2 pillars? Eager to have to manage 2 PCs. I mean, I feel like they kind of... I get that though. You know, that's gotta be frustrating. Strange, isn't it strange? It's like a weird... I think it's just a decor choice, but it's just like the way that it's angled is so... bananas. Yeah, like I don't mind the dual PC aspect. I think for me what gets me more frustrated is like the... Because like the thing is that I wouldn't mind about it is I wouldn't mind taking pressure off of one system and allow that system to just fully focus on the game while the other one is just solely and completely focused on stream. Which is so much simpler that way too. If like the game crashes, the stream doesn't crash, which is pretty nice. Because, like, basically that's my thought process on it, is just stability, you know? Well, no, Blue, we're just saying, like, currently in the industry, the current standard is to do a dual PC. If you're gonna do, like... If you're gonna do heavy content stuff, especially when it comes to editing, it's just the matter of the maintenance is, it's basically you have to check on drivers, especially, too, if your hardware isn't completely matching. It's like you gotta do the whole hardware bonanza, which is frustrating. So no, I completely get that. It could definitely be a little, what? Hang on. But yeah, no, I could definitely see where it would be a little... Okay, are you just triangles? Am I just back in arc triangle hell? I think I'm back in arc triangle hell. I look down below and it gives me V Rising vibes, right? God, I love V Rising. That's such a good little game. Let me just see if like things decide to start going. I feel like everything that I'm not paying attention to is just gonna snap in the minute that I'm not paying attention to it, and it's just gonna be like, ho ho. Exactly. Like it's just a matter of like it's currently the industry standard. Like I'm even trying to do it. Crystal, thank you for the 80 stream streak. Haven't played it in a long time. Same dark. I gotta check out what they've changed with it. I'm really excited too because it looks like my bestie is going to potentially set up a server for it. Not to put pressure on bestie if you're watching, my girl, like take your time, but very excited for that. I don't think it would be too much stress to just keep up with the industry. So like that's the thing, right, is that streaming is such a rat race, and that's one thing that you realize really early on is that it's such a technological like rabbit hole to fall down. And it's really tough because it's one of those things where you can have all the best technology in the world, but sometimes the thing that you struggle with the most is just being able to be present. Last time there was a lot of extra stuff in the DLC end. Ooh, alrighty. I'm hearing a return to V Rising is imminent. I'm excited. I'm locked in. I'm ready. I do love me some V Rising. I love me anything Vampire Land. It's necessary to do the season do it, but I need to be more than a hobbyist fan with worthwhile. Fair. Definitely fair. Definitely fair. And the investment's always going to be different for everybody too. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where it's like if you don't have a separate use for the dual PC, then it's just like meh. For me, I definitely like I definitely have gotten to a point where I'm just like it'd be nice to just take the pressure off the graphics card. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's like, okay, it'd be nice to be able to manage like one level of things, and then if the game crashes, we can all still function. And that's literally the only way that I think of it is for system stability, because I'm just like, not gonna lie, with the way that technology has been being in the last year or so, is like, all right, I don't bother with you anymore. Yeah, it's like if you don't need it, then you don't need it, you know? Or if you don't want it, then you don't want it. Ooh, the windows look really good. I like these windows a lot. All right, so we need triangle pieces. We need rope ladders. We need... Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a second one out of, like, parts that I'm Frankensteining from my old PC. You know what I mean? Like, I've replaced so many parts that at this point, all I literally need is some RAM and a MOBA. And I have a second PC. And I was like, oh... It would be stupid for me to not just set that up. You know what I mean? Ships actually using the water. That would be cool as frick. That would be cool as frick, Crystal. I would love that. I was saying last night, I wish we could fly these. And I stand by it. I do wish we could. Doing a run for money. Since Intel is doing some really good cards and not the expense. Yeah, I don't know much about where Intel's standards are at or any of that. Struggle with 2 monitors sometimes. I know I don't have the brain power patience to do 2 PCs. Fair. Stone is a bit heavy though. Yeah, that would make sailing this thing a bit of a bitch, wouldn't it? It'd be a little bit of a cumbersome pain in the ass. But no, I don't honestly even think that there is much ocean on this map. At least not that I've seen as of yet. I did this because of The Last Wish with Geralt and Yennefer, where, like, if you know, you know. One of my favorite quests ever. Maine, please. I love how Maine was just like, I'm gonna ruin this moment. Yeah, I use primarily AMD. I've really had a positive experience with them overall, you know? Like, yeah, I've had some situations with driver timeout, but it's always been very understandable in terms of, like, how hot things were running and just how taxing that a particular game was. But yeah, I would definitely recommend them. I mean, they're really excellent. I haven't had, like honestly, since tweaking this game, we haven't had a single problem. Yeah, it would be fun. If only it did have water in this map, you know? Let's do that. She said AMD is the best at the moment. Honestly, for what you get for the price, it is really fabulous. It is pretty fabulous. Stone rail 0. Let's see. We're gonna do that. So, like, can I... Okay, so I can't fall through that. That's good, at least. I like that there's, like, a little design. I'm glad I can't just fall through it. I thought I was gonna just... The prices of NVIDIA are nuts. I know, dude. The current price points for NVIDIA are, like... I'm like, dude, what is happening? The current prices for most technology right now have me a bit like, y'all? I'm like, this is nuts. NVIDIA's going AI? Well... I know what I'm not getting. My trust level already wasn't there. But then you tell me that you're going AI and it's like, well, that seals that one up. So I guess the good news is we're sticking with AMD for life, babies. Huzzah. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh my goodness. Template. Oh, template. Oh, template. Why did this work so seamlessly on the other one? What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ, Packy Rhinoceros. Is next upgrade probably AMD? Oh yeah. Okay, so there is a railing here. So we got to put a railing on a railing. That makes sense. Okay, that was much easier than I thought that that was going to be. That had absolutely no business mystifying me as much as that did. I see. It's because I don't have a railing on a railing at present. May even go intel. Hey, I mean, listen. Do what you gotta do. That works for you, you know? That's the biggest thing, is like, make gaming work for you. Pick up stone railing. Let me just see something. It's like, there is nothing here, correct? Okay, so we need a triangle piece, and then we need that. Do I have... I could have swore I made backup. I didn't. Oh, such dookie. Alright, it's fine. $400, $500 cards are a big incentive. Oh, hell yeah. That price point is so much more reasonable than anything that's coming out in like the 1200 range. I'm like, yeah. Not gonna lie, wasn't really signing on to loan out a kidney for a graphics card. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I think what's really interesting about any of the gaming debates is like, honestly, at the end of the day, so long as you're getting what you paid for, I feel like most of the cards that are out right now, like, yes, the prices are definitely way too high, and yes, the cost of living is way too high. But it's like, as long as you're getting what you ultimately paid for, then bueno. I'm really excited about Microsoft Copilot getting absolutely fucking wrecked because nobody would buy it. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, all right, now that's what I'm talking about. More of that energy. Thank you very much. I was like, good work, public. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. More of that energy is always welcome. All right, let's see. We're going to do... Can I do this? Oh, are they? That's disappointing. Oh, well. I have their card. But I don't need to have their card. Then I will survey. Then I shall survey. Yeah, at this point, I've basically given up on keeping track of who and what is getting into what anymore with AI, to be honest with you guys, because we all know that that bubble's gonna pop. And when it does, to be honest with you, like... to a certain degree, it's kind of interesting. Like, there's definitely going to be studies into the schadenfreude of certain companies going down. And people who are just like... It's like, you know, the whole NVIDIA versus AMD debate to me was always just like... It felt so unnecessarily sweaty. I don't know if I just, like, missed something or what, but I was like... I think I'm missing context that would help me understand why everybody cares so damn deeply. I'm like, I don't know if something happened legally or like what. Show me the costs in Canadian dollars. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. What do I need to place where? So this is like the most... I feel like I'm at the section of putting together a Lego thing where you just start to go a bit batty and pray. Because, like, what the actual shit am I looking at right now? Maybe I need the triangle. Let's put in the triangle pieces first. Hang on, let me find something. I'm gonna find something here. Or sloped. Okay. So it's like, hang on. Sloped. Okay, so that's just basic ass sloped. Let's just see if it like does the thing. I maintain no hope because I've mostly had to put those in myself. Yeah, like I think I have to put this in myself. I legit feel like I'm putting together some kind of like a complicated Lego piece. It's like both satisfying because it's like a big puzzle. I'm very excited for when we inevitably see Sath get into this, because I think that Sath is going to go crazy for this. But like, it's literally like working on a jigsaw puzzle while simultaneously... No, it's just actually like adhering to a jigsaw puzzle, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that, but at the end of the day, that's all this is just filling in the blanks. Would love it if those pillars, because the pillars are in, the railing should be going in maybe next? I don't know. Yeah, dude, everything is so insanely expensive right now. It's a problem. Not quite that skilled yet. Oh my god, let's go, Dark. Yeah, I love this. See, now I wish I could take credit for having designed this pirate ship. I cannot. This was literally somebody else's genius brain. But all I will say is that they are living in a world that I like being in because they are on the wavelength. You know what I mean? I saw this and I was like, how did I not know that this was possible sooner? Because this is my kind of energy. I was like, oh yes. They have template equivalents in Minecraft. Oh, I'm sure they do. It's kind of funny that I've never like gotten into Minecraft. I'm like, that's a game that I might have to revisit. Purely because of what everybody tells me about the builds. You know? Okay, so then this needed a triangle. Hang on. Back down to triangle hell. Can I access you from... Okay, so you need to be in... So this makes sense. So these went here. So then you go here. Okay, so then this is all walled in. Now that has to be converted over. Okay, chat, we're doing it. I believe in us. Are all of these little ramps? Those are all ramps. He does, and place them into my landscaping. Do it. Oh my god, do it. I would love that. I would love that so much. Ramp stone. Let me see something. Oh my god, it works. I have not been able to get that to work this whole time. Oh god, chat. This is about to be huge if this works. Chat, it's huge. But off with the Minecrafters burnout for a while? Yeah. Don't worry. I deal with this all the time too with like, honestly, like we were talking about Nightingale. I get that with Nightingale where I'll like play Nightingale for quite a while and then all of a sudden I'll just be like, okay, burnout mode, and then I like crash out and have to come back to it after a while, you know? Not because it's anything against Nightingale. It's a perfectly beautiful game, but every now and then I just like get like kind of burnt out on the aesthetics and the music and stuff, but it's so peaceful. It's a game I will return to. Feel it. Gotta take a break. Dude, it's like even with this too, that's why I never like get pressed. I feel like it's impossible to get pressed about a thing when you know how it goes. I've just reached a point with Ark where like I have literally transcended it to a state of acceptance that is just like, I need y'all to understand that like Ark do be arcing, and sometimes you have to just know when enough is enough, you know? I've reached that point of acceptance with it. Wait, did I not get them? After a taxing day? Good night, Marissa. Sleep well, dude. Proud of you. Look at that. Oh, it's because I didn't put ramp stone. I see. Please just go. Don't make me. Oh my god, it's gonna make me. Hang on. It's gonna make me. Marissa, sleep well. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that was satisfying. Alright, up we go. So then to this, just like to that. This is parallel. Shush, Packy Rhino. It's so loud. Okay, so then we have all of this mess to have to worry about. But that's going to be a-okay because these, I can't tell if these are... Honestly, I kind of think I like it open, but we're going to address it anyway. These are clearly triangle ceiling pieces, but what sends me is that when I pull out the triangle ceiling, did that thing just go in the right spot for the first time? Oh, chat. Oh, this will go so hard if I can just get this to work. I'm always comforted by these templates too, because I remember that somebody like clearly got them to actually behave the first time. Which means that like it can be done. Not like that, obviously, but it can be. You know? I remain hopeful. Yes, I am. Hopeful, but too late. Didn't you just like auto build some things for me? Be helpful to me, game. The game is like, no, boo. And like, I guess I understand where the game is coming from, right? But like at the same time, game, please. It's like, what is this little schmutza stare going on here? I just want to know how they figured out to place this. Like, not even mad, literally just fascinated. Please snap in. I'm... Okay, wait, that's gonna be my 13th reason why. Hang on. So wait, can you go in now? God, sometimes I swear this building system just does not want to love me. Alright, let me see. So we need triangle there. Which is literally that. And we need railing there. Just gonna literally be that. Okay, my sanity meter has increased. So what do we need to get rid of? We need to... So these guys are fine. I'm so tempted to like... I need to figure out where like the complete button is for this. Okay, so these are the back walls that need to be put in. Alright. Hello, Knight. How you doing? What's up, Knight? It's good to see you, dude. How you doing? Pirate ship is just about there. And I'm a happy camper. Hiya! I missed. God damn it. But it's looking good so far, so I'm very happy with it. Alright, let's work on some fine details of our ship. Tired as fuck, a long but productive day. Let's go, dude. I'm glad that the day is at an end for you and you can finally rest. Know that vibe, though. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Why the fuck would I want that? Game? Please, game. I'm begging you, game. Stop it. Are these in? Did I fuck up back here at all? Gotta see if there's any, like, loopholes. Or I'm just gonna walk into my ship. Like, we gotta check. Alright, so we said we need rope ladders. So do you just wanna... Yeah, let's go! I'm here for it. Why did the other one not go in? There we go. Welcome back, Knight. I'm proud to say that the ship is underway. Alright, let's see. We got this, which is the cargo. Let's get all of our cargo holds open. Let me see what we're working with here, because I really like this ship. This pirate ship is honestly, like... You guys, there's feelings of satisfaction, and then there's me with a pirate ship. I can't wait to decorate this thing. I think I might even be a little annoying. What's up, Mammy? Thank you for the lurk. How you doing? This thing actually gonna sail? Nah. Nope. There is no ocean on this map. This is purely a reference to The Last Wish, Geralt and Yennefer. If you know, you know. Why is this here like this? I don't know. We need to do a half pillar there, obviously. Okay, so we need triangle here. This is just simply my domicile. Yeah, we're just doing a cool thing to do a cool thing, you know? Something fun. I'm loving it because we get this like Victorian vampire gothy energy to it that is just absolutely unparalleled. Like the way that the ship is going to look from a distance when it's done, when you guys see it on like when we crest the ridge. Oh, hey, Maine. I love how Maine is just like straight up stuck there and I'm just like, well, I've accepted you now as part of the decor. All right, let's see. We're going to pick this up. And man-made, enjoy your lurk. I hope you're having a nice day. Ah, I'm in my own cabin. Let's go down here real fast. Be a little bit ADHD because what we need to do is, do I have a pillar on me? I do. I have 2. So what I need is not a full pillar. I need a half pillar. Thank you. That was where. I could also use lights is what I could really use. But we'll worry about that later. I do kind of like these like little... So we come up to this. Is this closed? This is closed. We come up here. Look over that. Let's do... 2... God, I love how you can place that. So it's gonna be fun to get off of this thing with, especially now that we can get up and down. So let's go all the way down into the cargo, I think, as well. But like, look at how sick that this is gonna be from a distance. Welcome in, Doss. Doss, the ship is almost done. I'm pretty hype about it, I'm not gonna lie. And you're fine, girl. We just straight up building the ship. Work has been non-fucking-stop. I'm so sorry, dude. 'Tis that season, you know? I hate to put it that way, but honestly... Honestly... It's that time of year, you know? So then here's my cabin. Alright, let's figure out the rest of these babies. I feel like there should just be... Alright, so there's a railing across there. But first we have to... Just face this in properly. I see it wanting to go. Yes, chat! Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god, chat, we've done it. I can't even express to you all how happy I am that the great work is finishing. Oh, that felt so satisfying. There's feelings of satisfaction, and then there's whatever the hell that just was. Alright, let's see if we have any final details that they're gonna snap into place. Otherwise, chat, I dare say that we are in good shape. Do 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 do. Not that. Actually, that could look cool. I actually want it up here. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, let's convert. Are you converted over? You are. Okay, so then we just need these railings, and then we are set to rumble, chat. Congratulations us for accomplishing the thing. The ship, ladies and gentlemen, is constructed. Huzzah. Are we sure that this is the right... Hang on. Oh my... Oh, wait, we have to convert over that. Okay, that's fine. Got like 2 details left and then we're set to roll. Oh my god, chat. There's feelings of completion and then there's this. Blue, I love it because it's like putting together Legos, which is very soothing. Ooh. Oh, platforming. I was about to be like, I did a cool thing and see if I could transform that from there. Oh, wait, hang on. We need a stair. Hang on. We're not quite... God damn it. We're not quite done. Come here, main. Okay. Now, how in the name of sweet Jeebus did they do this? So I see you wanting to go in. I sincerely believe that it wants to exist. I might have needed to pick up the railing first, so please keep this shape in mind, chat. We gotta figure out this staircase. This is our new problem. So let's just get it to be like where it's gonna be. That's not it, right? No. That's definitely it. But it's like half of that. Is the other one a full one? Yeah, that's definitely what that is, right? Oh, I see. So these boxes exist to hide it. The appropriate badass ode to Geralt and Yen, exactly. So these boxes exist to hide the bottom of the stairways, which is pretty cool. Oh, and then we gotta do these. I see, I see, I see. Okay. We just need a couple slope walls to cap these babies off. But then once we're inside and we've actually got this nicely set up. I know, I love Geralt and Yen. It's my favorite couple. So I was like, we got to do a little tribute, you know? A little something something. Okay, so stone wall sloped. Ah! I fucked it up. I've only got the one. There we go. Forgot my numbers. Alright, so let's see if we can just... Will you, like, allow me to do the cool thing? No, hang on. Oh god, here we go. Why won't you snap in? It's so dissatisfying. Please snap. I'm asking you to merely snap. This is kind of cool. I don't know if this is like a beam or what this is appropriate or what this is like trying to be doing over here, but it's kind of cool. This is actually, so weirdly enough, doing this at night is actually better than doing this during the day because it becomes clearer. Da, 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 da. Cool. Okay, now I feel pretty comfortable saying I'm pretty sure. Complete glow is nice and visible. Exactly. Doss, thank you for the 45 stream streak. Let's go. Okay, chat. I think we're accomplishing goals today, chat. So we got this baby up here. We come up to there. And now we just have these guys to finish. Doss the boss indeed. Alright, so that's that. If only we could have giant sails. I'm sure there must be a mod. Look at the northern lights from the top of the ship, actually. This is like peak. I'm like, man, where's the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack when I need it the most? Alright, so I need to find the highest point, like up, maybe up there or something? Hang on, let me see. Can I convert you? I should be within range. That makes me dissatisfied. Hang on. Let me convert it, game. Don't be a bully. Okay, hang on. We're gonna build a thing. Wait, am I missing a... No, I'm not. Okay, it's just there. I'm looking at, like, the template things and I'm getting so completely, like, wait. Homie. You know, I might need a flyer for nothing else but to do this. Why, thank you, Dark. Yeah, that is how it feels. Honestly, it feels like that last song, Someday, from the soundtrack. Or One Day. And I'm like, damn, dude. Yeah, this thing has really come together. Let's get that fixed up, though, because I don't like how that looks, obviously. Or that. Dude, this looks so freaking epic. Let me fix this. Might need a scaffolding, actually, to finish this. And I just have to get it by sea turtle, right? Exactly, yeah. I just gotta lash together some sea turtles with some human hair. What is going on there? How did I not notice this? Hang on, Emergencia. Oh, hang on. We're about to be hanging off the side of the ship fixing things. I simply cannot. Let me see, where are you at? Where are you at? I can't believe I just did that. That was so dumb. Like, give me this damn scaffolding. No snap point. Oh, it has to be on a... Oh, I see, okay. Well, let's fix the sails first, and then we'll figure out the sides. I might just need a foundation to quickly get up the scaffolding. Alright, let's see if this will do it. I'm gonna laugh so hard if this doesn't. Oh, you hoe bag, let me on. Oh my god. This is like the absolute pinnacle of struggle. The pinnacle of struggle is trying to finish the details on your own ship. This is why the golden age of piracy was littered with bad decisions. Surely not the other genuine stressors and factors. It was just purely that you would have to do this in order to change the skin on your pirate ship. I'm obviously kidding. This is painful. All the platformers in chat are just gonna die right now. Bro, let me lay. You know what? Hang on. We're gonna do a thing. I'm gonna have a big brain time. Are you guys ready for this? Like, gasp. Admit it, chat. You're in absolute shambles. It's still not fucking high enough. Maybe I could just, like... The fun part is that I'm gonna have to take this down after that. So let's see. Okay. Let's just use our leftover building pieces to, like, finish the detail work. And if I could just, like, attach this halfway up instead of full way up, that would be lit, but I can't. So we're gonna do... Instead, we're gonna do one of these. Oh, don't you do it. All right. Now, if this does not work, I'll be very annoyed. Game, I swear to Jesus on a cracker. Hang on. This is the most idiotically convoluted system. I mean, on the bright side, I'm testing out the scaffolding so that my teammates don't have to. Huzzah. You will all have a hopefully easier life than I am having. Why this will not just let me change the skin is genuinely the stupidest thing that I think I've ever experienced in Ark, but like I'm willing to let it go as long as I eventually get there in the end. Like, we've worked this hard for the pirate ship. We're not surrendering the pirate ship to, Bro? What do you mean you'll only snap suit? You know what? Give me that. Like, this is stupid. Just have to get to it by sea turtle, indeedy. It's all in the sea turtles. Why are you like this? I love Ark, except for when it starts treating me like Dookie. Ark. Whatever. We're just gonna do this instead. Because this is dumb. Oh, that's so pretty at night. Hey, Ark. Bro. Out of placement. Oh my god. This is insane. Me just building up the scaffolding into the sky. When I'm done with this, we're all just gonna look at how far up I've had to build the scaffolding. Like, you know how over this I am right now? Thank you. Thank you. Now just one more round of... Wait, did I get the other one? I think I got the other one. You just make sure. No, I did not. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, there we go. All right, chat. The masts are done. And the ship is looking glorious. Did we have a miniature crash out about needing the scaffolding? A little bit. Do I regret it? No, I don't. Okay. Next round. Let's fix up our sides a little bit. Then we're going to place a different building template so that this one deletes all of the work in progress attached to this. All right, can I just Shanghai my way over here a little bit? I'm a shimmy over here, and you're going to be fine with it, boat. We good? No. News alert, chat. We were not good. Okay. So we just need that. Those 3 little pieces there. Okay. We're so close. All right, let's ramp off this way. Okay. So this is right there. And it's like all 3 of those little pieces are clustered. Might have to get closer. Which, like, the placement range for the skins, I do think could be touched up a little bit. It would just kind of be nice to not have to be so damn precise for a thing that, like, is supposed to be, like, fun and chill. But I also probably could have just built this in the skin to begin with, which would have been probably the big brain idea moment. In fairness, though, I like seeing the reveal. I don't know about you guys, chat, but I find that shit very fun. So, off we go. Last, hopefully, dangle, and then we can begin the long and fun process of me interior decorating. Kind of tempted to get a magical furniture mod pack or something and just be like, screw it, we're gonna go full send, like... It's like, what am I missing here? Okay, it's literally just that stupid ass one window that I'm literally next to. Okay, so if I get on that first ramp and I like look over, it's gonna be that one. Am I sure I can't just fix this? You know something? Hang on, let me go on the inside of the boat. I have a thought process here. I think it's on the outside. But watch it have been on the inside this entire time. It's literally like next to me. I'm just in like slightly the worst spot possible to see it. Bro, it's so perfectly camouflaged. I think it's right. Yes, alright, it's done. Chat, the boat's done. Huzzah, rejoicing. Let the whole kingdom celebrate. The boat is at last complete. I do believe. Holy shiza. This took so much of my life. Now, how do we go into complete mode? Create mode. Alright, let's see. Okay, so then we have the cargo hold down here. Let's see. Just look around and make sure that everything's kosher. Not really trying to find out that I have a hole in the bottom of this thing and then have to deal with that. You stone. No, you're metal. You're metal. I really like the sound effects too, like you're walking on metal instead of like walking on stone. It makes me very pleased that they didn't just put in skins, but they also took the time to make sure that the sound design is consistent. I know it sounds very nerdy, but that's exactly the type of nerd I am. There we go, then captain's quarters. Aha, I knew I missed something. I knew it placed somewhere stupid. Got 1, 2. God, that feels like that should have another railing, but I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't think that it would look good with another railing on the top of it. Kind of looks good just as it is. We got all these floors. We got all this going on. Do these need like windows? I don't think I can put windows in these. It'd be really crazy though if I could. Let me just see. There's no way I could like attach a door in this, right? Yeah, no, it needs a door frame. Okay. That is fine. We do not need that. These artificial windows are actually pretty nice on their own, right? Got the one, the two, the one, the two. What's up, Walker? Thank you for the hydrate. Walker, I hope you're ready for the final reveal. I am so ready to finally be able to show off the ship to you guys. Because holy crap-oly, did we put in some work for this? Huzzah! Alright, let's go place another template down. Then we'll go and grab some storage. And so it shall begin, chat. Wait, did I do all of these down here? Hang on. I'm such a details person that it's gonna genuinely, like, you see this? This drives me insane. Technically, I need these two slip triangle pieces, but like... Am I sure that I don't just have them? Are they sure they just don't want to cooperate? In fact, wasn't it... I guess we can deal with that later. I feel mighty good about how this came out, though. It looks so badass. I'm looking forward to using my windows. Getting ready to try and sleep? Well, not to worry, because we have got the final result. And the final result is indeed mighty. Let's see, we're gonna just place a... Let's see, default... Printer Saloon, Wasteland Battle Dome. What's the Battle Dome? Yo, the Battle Dome looks sick, actually. Viking houses, pillar circle template. That's pretty cool. What is this? Why does that even exist? Huzzah! It's basically done. I just gotta find something else to place down. Let's see what we're gonna do here. That's a Kentro that doesn't look happy to see me. I guess we're gonna do the pirate fishing hut nearby. Wait, why didn't it finish? Hang on. Can I, like, at some point just go over to it? Why, thank you, Walker. I think so. I really like how it came out. Let me just see if I can, like, finish this. I think I'm supposed to just, like, walk up to it and, like... Da 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 da. There we go. I know I need to fix that one thing. You can't be serious. Bro, you're in my front yard, Kendro. Hey, Maine, you want to exist? This is absolutely hilarious in every way, shape, and form. The fact that what kills me is literally going to be a stupid-ass Kendro. Come here, Kendro. You're a dumbass. Stop bothering me. I will harvest you. I'm trying to show off my house, and you're in my front yard, and you're being a problem. Well, shit. what I think we're gonna do? On DVD now from Christmas. I'm so happy now, Walker. I'm literally buying the same set. Let's go. I literally was just telling Chad, I was like, I'm getting the same shit because I love it that much. Yo, let's go. Not us being on the same exact brainwave. I was like, yeah, we need this. This is psychological needs at this point. I don't care what nobody says. This is straight up psychological needs, you know? Maine has got serious explaining to do. Maine, my homeboy. I need you to kill all the things because look at our gorgeous ship. Dude, I absolutely love the Pirates of the Caribbean. Best franchise, if you ask me. It gets even better with age, too, when you realize why Jack Sparrow was blacklisted. As I've gotten older, I'm just like, I appreciate this more and more with time. It's like a fine wine. It's like a fine wine. So good. All right, let's get in there. Let's begin the long and arduous process of storage. Dude, right? Oh, it's so good. Snap. Thank you. Right? Same, dude. They're the best ones. I'll tell you what, nothing else that Disney produces to me could ever, like, quite reach that height of glory, you know? Is it fixed? I think it might be, chat. Let's see. It is! Alright, now we're done. Now we're done. Alright, let's walk over to this. Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna move in some storage. And then my Chaticus. I think we shall indeed call it a night there as well, because we have done the freaking thing today. I can't believe that the pirate ship is completed, but this is like a perfect capsule episode if ever one existed. Like, look at how beautiful that is against this. It is so freaking gorgeous. We've set out what we accomplished, what we meant to accomplish tonight. We're all good. And then, yeah, we end on a high note and then we can start fresh tomorrow with just decor and actually moving shit in and getting some tames. Yeah, Hydra, you too, dude. And not to worry. No, I totally get that. It's like, listen, I am so excited to just enjoy this. I prefer purple. I wish I could change the color of the lights on this to purple and then I would be like the happiest person. If I could have purple vampire vibes, then I'd be living my best life. However, this is a total throwback to the last wish quest in The Witcher 3, which if you don't remember, involved a ship that was crashed into a snowy mountain where you go and you hang out with Yennefer as Geralt and you can either progress her romance or end her romance there, and it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Daughter's a purple maniac? Hell yeah. I love purple. Purple for everything, you know? We'll put chests here. We got all this storage back here. Oh, chat, it is perfect. I couldn't be unhappy even if I tried. Alright, so let's go grab some materials. Let's go make a bed and some storage. And then we have got officially the abode of moi. I built myself a house in Ark. I wanted one. I wanted something perfect. I wanted the ship. The fact we can do the whole thing in stone. Now, obviously the natural upgrade would be to do all of this over in metal. But I think we're just going to be fine. I don't see any of the magma insane crap spawning up here. It's a fairly, like, I don't want to say a fairly easy zone because, like, we still get some shit, but, like, it's not terrible, so we're going to enjoy that. We're going to just relax and enjoy. I'm going to find where my follower went. And then we're going to craft us up a rifle. We're going to craft us up some bullets. We're Where's Maine? Maine, come here. Thank you, Maine. And then do you have fiber? No, probably not. You have walls, which you don't need. I'm also gonna yeet all of these building pieces because I never want to see them again. Yeah, dude, I love the color purple. For me, purple is just like the most relaxing on the eye. So if we could have this entire ship, but just in purple and black, I'd be supremely happy. But honestly, the red and black just looks very perfect against the backdrop. Oh, I didn't even realize where I placed it compared to the city. Man, if I could take like a thumbnail, this should be it. This would be like the perfect thumbnail for the video, is just this straight up image. With like the gorgeous moon too. Oh, I love it when a build comes together, you know? I love it when a build comes together and then you get to look at it and you just get to drink it in. Huzzah. And we didn't really, like, honestly, one thing that I will say about this is, like, while we did gain a bit of XP, it wasn't also total spam, so that was nice. We were actually pretty reasonable about this one. This one was not, like, you know, 80,000 levels of just pure insanity. Got the parasaur saddle that we don't need. What else do we need to do? We got the wood spike walls, which we could surround things with, but I don't think that we're quite there yet where we need to worry about that. Let's just put this on here because we're going to fix all of that first thing tomorrow. Let's grab some of this and then we're going to make, if we can, let us make a little shush. Love how Maine's just going absolutely bananas in the background. I'm like, bro, enough. Is it you that we can pick up? It is. Let's do that. Okay. Got our bed and we got our first storage. Let's go. I am very hype. This is exactly the kind of note that I like to finish out a stream on. It's just getting to place down our new things, getting to relax, and getting to enjoy the fruits of our labor, chat. Oh, baby. So I would love to put like a desk and chairs, but for now we're going to put storage against this back wall. Very, very, very hype. Let's see. Where is the... Ooh, we can like catty corner it? Wait, that's actually sick. Wait, I actually love this. What do I want to do? Let's tuck this right like there. I actually think that that will look the most aesthetically pleasing. Alright, wood, hide, scaffolding, fiber, meat for some godforsaken reason, a cryopod. I really wish that we could change over the beds to match the overall aesthetic of what we're doing here, but so be it. Where did we want to sleep? I guess we'll just sleep dead center. That's pretty fitting. Is this... Oh well. It's as close to center as we can get it. There we go. Off we are, chat. Off we are. Well, y'all, without further ado, all I can tell you all is thank you so much for being present for the whole construction of the ship. This thing looks freaking awesome. I'm super excited about it. And honestly, it's really cool to have something that we built from the template system that is just completely our own and really just frankly perfect. It's so gorgeous. I honestly, like, even without being able to change the light color, the fact that we even have something that looks this dope and is just set into the side of a mountain is probably the coolest thing that I think I've ever done in an art game. So I feel really motivated. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do a bunch of resource harvesting. We're going to try and get some flyers. We're going to reunite with the team, hopefully, and see who's on. But y'all, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone, no matter what it is. Thank you so much for being here for my little late night building session. This is very cozy and fun, and I'm going to get to bed at a good time. And we're going to pick up tomorrow with more adventures. But thank you